Hey, this puzzle is just like cracking a safe. You have to move the bottom piece and move the top piece until things line up perfectly. Let me show you how I did it. Alrighty, to do this one, we're going to grab the top piece and we're going to spin the bottom piece just kind of like a safe, and we're going to wait for it to, you should hear a clicking sound or you should see some of the things move around. So let's keep going until, oh, there we go, what's that? You can kind of hear that click and you can see the pieces move. So once you're here, you're actually going to flip it over and then you're going to hold this top piece and then you're going to do the same thing to the bottom piece. And you should, if it's in the right spot, you should have a piece that falls into position. There we go. So once it's in position, we're going to grab these two pieces and we're going to make sure we don't move them the entire time. Now I'm going to use my left hand and hold the two pieces together, and let's actually just rotate this so that's towards us. So now the next step is to see if you can twist it and move it. And we can't twist it around, so that means the wrong piece is in. So put it back up and then spin it around to get this second piece. There we go. And try to do it spin again, and it doesn't spin. So we need to try that third spot. And if that one doesn't work, we just need to try and flip it over and try the other side. That one doesn't work, so let's go and flip this over. Now we're going to try to do the same thing on the other side. So there we go. Nope. And we're going to try and move it around and spin it. Nope. And look at this. It might be the last piece that we try. There we go. So now the next step is to spin it until one of the other pieces comes out. And there's the other piece. And we got lucky and it dropped down 2 levels. If it dropped down only 1 level, then we would have had another step. But since it dropped down 2, we are almost at the solution. So let's pick that guy back up and let's keep spinning it around and try the other guy. So if this one only drops down 1 level, what we do is we grab the top with our thumb and then we grab the bottom with our thumb just to line it up so that we know where it is. And we actually give it a spin. And if you spin it, and if it's the right piece, it will fall down. And since it's the wrong piece, it's not going to fall down. So now we need to pick it back up. There we go. And spin it back around and get this other piece out. So now that we have both pieces down, we need to move this top piece over the top of it, just like so. And once we have that done, we need to move this main piece here. There's plenty of room for that to go down, and the other piece just falls down. Grab this lower piece and move it all the way back around to the upper piece and spin it, and that'll make that fall. And that is how you disassemble the cast cylinder. When it comes to putting this guy back together, you'll notice that there's 3 different pieces. There's these pieces, which are identical, and then you have these 3 pieces at the top where there's one kind of this one and then 2 of these. So there's overall 3 different pieces. So what we want to do first is tie these pieces together so that the rings are on the inside. And you'll take a look here and you can see that both of those rings on the inside should be matching up really nicely. And that's kind of the trick to this puzzle, is that ring is on the inside. And then this piece is our main piece, which is the first piece that comes out. So we're going to go ahead and grab this piece with the 2 teeth going downwards. And we're going to stick it all the way up so that it's sticking up and out a little bit. We want to be up and out just a touch. And then we want to make sure that these ridges stay the same. Grab one of these other 2 pieces, does not matter which one. And we're going to stick it up. We're going to put it past those inner ridges of the cylinder. And we're just going to slide it over, just like that. Now we're going to grab this last piece and we push it up and try to spin it to the left. or I guess that would be counterclockwise. And then you'll see it'll go past those ridges right there, and then hold it with your other thumb, or with your other finger, I suppose, from the bottom. And this looks very, very familiar to when we were disassembling it. So right here, we can actually grab that top piece and move it clockwise, and everything should click right into place. And then we can move this guy counterclockwise until it falls in, which is right, just right there. Just like that. So that is how you reassemble the cast cylinder. I hope you enjoyed, and that's about it. See you later.